on the stream who's doesn't know what's going on. This is the Arabic intensive, obviously. So excuses whilst we get through this. So look, at the moment, guys, what we've done is we've covered the 8 families. We've covered the 8 main families, or the big families that we can call them. And the main thing at this stage is practice. The main thing is practice. And so that's what we're going to do at this stage. And so we've got the akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran. Those of you that sent recordings, I'll have sent responses to your recordings, inshallah. So I went through all the recordings, etc. Now, if you have any questions, you can post them on the actual YouTube, or you can post them on the WhatsApp group. So you can send it to our WhatsApp group as well. If you have any questions in regard to anything I mentioned, etc. So our objective here is to go through the families, and we're going to get practice on the families. Now, if you're at home, obviously, you're going to have to go through the families at home, right? The best case scenario for us is to test. So akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran is the first family. Now, if you remember, you get the first 3 bits right. The fi'l madi, this bit over here. The fi'l mudari', this bit over here. And the masdar, this part over here, you're buzzing. Because then you can build the rest of the family based off that. So akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran. Right? Now you'll remember that the after that is ism fa'il. Ism fa'il is going to always be built from this word. Ism fa'il. Akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran fahuwa. So it's going to be built from this word over here. We're going to basically put a meme and you're going to make it un. So mukhbirun. So akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran fahuwa mukhbirun. Passives are easy. Tahir specifically. Ui for this one. Akhbara becomes ukhbira. Ui. So you're going to have the first one, or the best way to do it is second to last letter becomes E. Everything before that becomes U. So ukhbira. Right? Then you got your passive of this one, it becomes yukhbaru. First one becomes U. Everything after that is yukhbaru. So akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran fa mukhbirun. Ukhbira yukhbaru ikhbaran fa mukhbarun. Mukhbarun. Lots of people make that mistake. Make sure you know who I'm talking to. Mukhbarun. Make sure that's instead of E. And then al-amru minu akhbir. Remember, for these first 3 families, you will make the command from the madi. This second to last letter, you'll make it E. So akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran fa mukhbirun. Ukhbira yukhbaru ikhbaran fa mukhbarun. Al-amru minu akhbir. Wal-nahyu anhu la tukhbir. Because that tukhbir is made from this guy here. Yukhbiru becomes tukhbiru, which becomes tukhbir. So al-amru minhu wal-nahyu anhu la tukhbir. Wal-dharfu minhu mukhbarun. Okay? So everybody should be repeating this with me now. So akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran. Start again. Repeat it with me. Akhbara yukhbiru. Tahir, do it out loud. Akhbara yukhbiru ikhbaran fahuwa mukhbirun. Ukhbira yukhbaru ikhbaran fahuwa mukhbarun. Al-amru minhu akhbir. وَالنَّهْيُ عَنْهُ لَا تُخْبِرْ وَالظَّرْفُ مِنْهُ مُخْبَرٌ. Next one, same thing. Right, okay. Special thing about this family, remember this hamza. The and the sakin that's going to connect to it. So the concept is important. Next family is the shadda. Next family is our shadda. So allama is the family. Remember the shadda comes on this middle letter over here. So allama yu'allimu ta'liman. We've done this one. Again. So same thing. Your fi'l madi, your fi'l mudari, and your masdar. Know these and you can do the rest of the family. Allama yu'allimu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allimun. Ullima yu'allamu ta'liman fahuwa mu'allamun. Al-amru min u'allim. Remember what we said about these first 3 families. When you want to make the command, the mudari', just make this middle letter E, allim, and obviously make it lightest. So allim wa nahyu anhu la tu'allim wa dharfu min mu'allamun. So together with me, off we go. Allama yu'allimu تعليما فهو معلم. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم. الأمر منه علم والنهي عنه لا تعلم والظرف منه معلم. Third family. Remember, if you have any questions, you can send it on the WhatsApp group as well. No issues. Or you can send it on the actual YouTube. But the thing is, I won't be able to notice it on the YouTube unless I switch to it like this. It's people waving and eyes and all sorts. All right, khair. I don't know. So next family, third family, is the Jahada family. Remember the special thing about the Jahada family, there's 2 masters. You need your 2 masters, guys. Make sure your 2 masters are there. Lots of people forget the 2 masters. And also, this has an alif inside. Remember I told you guys you have your 3 main letters, your 3 root letters. So you've got your first letter will go here, your second letter and the third letter will go here. This alif will come as every part of the family. So jahada will have it, nafasa will have it, every formation you can think of will have it like that. So jahada yujahidu jihadan wa mujahadatan, both masters. فهو مجاهد جوهد. Remember the passive, you got to go u e. جوهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد الأمر منه جاهد. Again, I'll remind you because it's so important you get these first three right. In the first three, when you're making the command, this will go E. Just like this, we'll go علم. Just like this, we'll go أخبر. Second to last letter, we'll go E. أخبر علم جاهد. So now everybody together do it with me. Off you go. جاهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد. جوهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد. الأمر منه جاهد والنهي عنه لا تجاهد والظرف منه مجاهد. Three families. These three you should be able to do inside out. Most of you that sent the recordings did a fantastic job on this. I can't remember who it was. Somebody sent this one wrong. The Jahada family, they said Jahada or something like this. Remember the specialities of each family. Each family has its own special thing. Akhbara has the Hamza, Allama has the Shadda, and Jahada has your little Alif with your two masters. So very quickly, I'll do all three families and we'll move on to the next two and then the last three. So listen carefully. These three families, you know them inside out. And you should know these as soon as somebody says do the 8 families, you'll go أخبر يخبر إخبارا فهو مخبر نخبر يخبر إخبارا فهو مخبر الأمر من أخبر والنهي لا تخبر والظرف مخبر. Now I think it was Ayub and Allama, you said Sallama or something like that. Sallama is correct for this family. Ayub, you said Sallama. Sallama is fine, no issue with that. So you said Sallama yusallimu tasliman فهو مسلم سلم يسلم تسليما فهو مسلم. But the thing is, try and memorize it as these families, because the Arabs generally use as these terms. So they'll say Akhbara family or Aslama family. I remember telling you guys. Or they'll say Allama family or they'll say Jahada family. Then you can put whatever word you want on this pattern. So you can say Yusallama yusallimu tasliman or Qaddara yuqaddiru taqdiran, etc. etc. So the second one is Allama yu'allimu ta'aliman فهو معلم علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم الأمر منه علم والنهي عن لا تعلم والظرف منه معلم. Last one جاهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد جوهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد الأمر منه جاهد والنهي عنه لا تجاهد وظرف منه مجاهد. Those three families, easy, no issues with that. Next two families, you got to remember they start with tas. These are your ta families. So ta'allama and tasa'ala are your ta families, right? Suarez is saying other people's is cutting also. Is anybody else is cutting or is it just Suarez's? I am on wired connection, so from my side, inshallah, it should be okay. Yeah, I think it's Suarez try and get a good signal or something like that, or try and get wired connection or something. Okay. Not everybody needs to comment. That's enough. Okay, somebody's saying reduce the quality of the video. Telling me to reduce the quality. Okay, so the next two families. Ta'allama and tasa'ala. Okay, everybody calm down. Jazakallah, yeah? We don't all need to chime in now. So the next two families, we start with ta. Right? Focus. Ta'allama and tasa'ala families. Now remember, focus. The ta is the addition here with a shadda in the middle. It's always Suarez. So it's the ta beginning here and the shadda in the middle over here. So ta'allama. If you know the ta'allama family, tasa'ala is easy. If you know the ta'allama family, tasa'ala is absolutely easy. You follow the same pattern, you just change something slightly. So ta'allama, yata'allam. Everybody with me. Ta'allama, yata'allamu, ta'alluman, fahuwa muta'allimun. Start again. Ta'allama, yata'allamu, ta'alluman, fahuwa muta'allimun. Tu'ullima, yuta'allamu, تعلما فهو متعلم. Had to be somebody. الأمر منه تعلم. Okay. Stop. Remember what we said about the command in these three. In these three, when you're making the command, you'll put E. You'll say أخبر علم جاهد. That's the first three families. In the next two families, when you're making your command, you won't do that. You'll go back to our old school rules. Remember, يتعلم, you make it in the anta version, which is tata'allamu. Sorry, you're still doing that. It becomes tata'allamu. Then, so tata'allamu. Rule number 1, make it lightest. So you make it lightest, tata'allam. Rule number 2, get rid of your ta, ta'allam. That's your command done. So all you're doing in these two families is, I would say, in the ta families, just look at this word and use that as the command. Ta'allam, tasa'al. Do you understand? So you're still using the Madi, except in the first three families, you make the second to last letter E. Akhbir, allim, jahid. In the next two families, you're going to keep it with a fatha. You're going to keep it as it is. Just put your sakin at the end, make it lightest. So you'll say ta'allam. So let's do the family together. Everybody focus. تعلم يتعلم تعلما فهو متعلم. تعلم يتعلم تعلما فهو متعلم. الأمر منه تعلم والنهي عنه لا تتعلم والظرف منه متعلم. If you know that one, you know the next one. Why? Because tasa'ala is exactly the same. Tasa'ala, you're going to follow the exact pattern, except there's no shadda. There's no shadda, it's just going to be the instead. So instead of ta'allama, you're saying tasa'ala. Tasa'ala. You're following a very similar pattern. So you can do this, and again, the command is going to be tasa'al. Tasa'al, because this one is ta'allam, this one is tasa'al. So tasa'ala yatasa'alu. Everybody together. Come on. Tasa'ala yatasa'alu tasa'ulan fahuwa mutasa'ilun. Tusu'ila. Stop there for a second. Tusu'ila. Remember, you're going to go u-e. This one's going to be e, and everything before that is going to be u. So you're going to go tusu'ila. So again, from the beginning. Tasa'ala yatasa'alu tasa'ulan fahuwa mutasa'ilun. تسوءل يتساءل تساؤلا فهو متساءل. الأمر منه تساءل والنهي عنه لا تتساءل والظرف منه متساءل. Easy. So quick review of the families. You've got the first three: أخبر يخبر يخبرنا علم يعلم تعليم وجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة. Easy. You follow the pattern with these guys. It's only in the commands and the nahi. أمر النهي. You're going to just think أخبر علم جاهد. When you come to the تعلم and the تساءل families, it's easy. Just follow it through all the way. Just follow it through all the way. You're adding this ta, you're adding the shadda. You're adding this ta, and you're adding this alif over here. So if you put a different family in ta'allama, it'll be the same thing, but you're just going to put your ta and you're going to put your shadda in that family. So for example, if you use the letters darasa, so you're going to say tadarrasa. So tadarrasa yatadarrasu tadarrusan fahuwa mutadarrisun. Tudurrisa yutadarrasu tadarrusan fahuwa mutadarrasun. Al-amru minhu tadarras. والنهي عنه لا تتدرس. Remember, تتدرس, two tas, because you're doing the rule where you etc. So لا is, so okay, I'll explain that rule. You know it, but I'll just explain it. The nahi rule, remember, يتعلم, you use the anta version, which is تتعلم. Make it lightest is تتعلم. Put your لا تتعلم. So الأمر منه تعلم, like تدرس, والنهي عنه لا تتعلم, like لا تتدرس, والظرف منه متدرس متعلم. Easy. تساءل is the same. تساءل يتساءل تساؤلا فهو متسائل. تسوءل يتساءل تساؤلا فهو متساءل. الأمر متساءل والنهي تتساءل والظرف متساءل. Next three families. So okay, those are easy, yeah? Everybody agrees. أخبر يخبر يعلم يعلم جاهد يجاهد. Easy. These are easy. Next two are even easier. تعلم and تساءل is even easier, because you're just going to follow the pattern, and the amr is already built in for you here and here. So which leaves us with the last three families. These are easy as well. If I just move this down so you can see all three families together. One second. Let me send this down, and then we can see all three families together. Okay, last three families. Let's take a look at these. So first one is اقترب. يقترب اقترابا. Now focus. All these three last families start with an E. Notice the E. Listen, the Madi starts with E. Look at it carefully. The Madi version, the Fi'al Madi, starts with an E. The Fi'al Mudari in all of them starts with a Ya. Ayman, not you, Ya. So the Fi'al Mudari in all of them starts with a Ya. So E and Ya. Alright? The Masters are easy. The Masters, you pick them up anyway. So, first one. Iqtaraba. Now, what are we adding over here? The E is always part of the word, and the ta is always part of the word. Your three letters that you're adding is the qaf, ra, and the ba. The second letter here, the fourth letter here, and the last letter there. So the second letter here, and the last two letters. So iqtaraba, the e and the ta will be there, no matter what family you put it on. Yeah. So intasara, for example. So intasara, you're adding your noon over here, you're adding your sad over here, and you're adding your ra over here. The ta and the e will stay there. Intasara. So iqtaraba yaqtaribu iqtiraban. Everybody together, off you go. Iqtaraba yaqtaribu iqtiraban fahuwa muqtaribun. Uqturiba. Stop. Focus. Uqturiba. The second to last letter is e. Everything before is u. So uqturiba. Start right from the beginning again. Let's go. Iqtaraba. Again, start. Go. Iqtaraba yaqtaribu iqtiraban fahuwa muqtaribun. Uqturiba yuqtarabu iqtiraban fahuwa muqtarabun. Al-amru minhu iqtarib. Stop. Commands. How are we going to do the commands? The commands for these last three will be exactly the way we did the commands for the first three. Perfect. It's amazing. First three, we made the Madi E. Akhbir, Alim, and Jahid. Easy, Jahid. For the last three, we'll do the same thing. The second to last letter, make it E. So, Iqtaraba for command will be Al-Amru Minu Iqtarib. وَالنَّهْيُ عَنْهُ, keep looking at this for the Nahi. وَالنَّهْيُ عَنْهُ لَا تَقْتَرِبْ. وَالظَّرْفُ مِنْهُ مُقْتَرَبٌ. It doesn't get easier. Let's do this family again because we broke up halfway through the entire family. Let's go. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. الأمر منه اقترب والنهي عنه لا تقترب والظرف منه مقترب. Sorry, I've just noticed some questions on the YouTube. I'll take a look at them. What is the فعل مضارع مجهول for the Jahada family, the Ana version? Let's go back to that. Sorry. So let's go back to the Jahada family. Everybody focus on this question. The question, I'll repeat the question and you can see it in front of you as well. The question is, in the Jahada yujahidu jihadan wa mujahadatan, the fi'l mudari' majhul version. So the mudari' majhul version, I'll actually type it out so you guys can all see it. The mudari' majhul version is this. Yujahadu. This is what we focused on, right? Let's make it red so you guys can see. So the question is, the fi'l mudari' version, the majhul, how would we say it? So let's go through it. Huwa yujahadu. Everybody focusing. Yujahadu. And it ends in because it's a mudari. So huwa yujahadu, huma yujahadani, hum yujahaduna, hiya tujahadu, huma tujahadani, hunna yujahadna. أنت تجاهد أنتما تجاهدان أنتم تجاهدون أنت تجاهدين أنتما تجاهدان أنتن تجاهدن أنا أجاهد نحن نجاهد. So the فعل مضارع مجهول of the Jahada family, the أنا version is أنا أجاهد نحن نجاهد. I'll just give you a few seconds. Did that answer your question or not? Or was it something else? So أنا أجاهد نحن نجاهد. And for the normal, the mudari normal version, it will be ana ujahidu. All you're changing is the ha and the e. There's a bit of a delay on mine anyway, so you probably do understand it, but I'll keep looking. I'll keep an eye on it. So if you do have another question, feel free to ask. So that's that question answered. Yeah. So the yujahadu will be ana ujahadu. Keep asking the questions if you got questions, guys. Don't hesitate. Let's carry on. So we're carrying on with these last three, and we were saying regarding the last three. Yeah, perfect. So the last three, iqtaraba, yaqtarib, iqtiraban, we've done. And remember, again, I'm going to reiterate these because these three rules apply to these last three families. Listen, it starts with an E. That's the first thing. All of them start with an E. Second thing, that's the Madi. The Mudari starts with a Ya, and the second to last letter goes E. So an easy way to realize is it's ya. So it's going to be second to last letter goes E. Look at this one as well. Second to last letter goes E. This one as well. This last letter goes E. Second to last letter goes E. So in the Mudari version, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see E. And obviously the masdar is at the end. So let's do iqtaraba everybody and then we move on. So iqtaraba everybody together. I know we've done it, but let's do it again. Iqtaraba yaqtaribu iqtiraban fahuwa muqtaribun. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. الأمر منه اقترب والنهي عنه see, so some of you got that wrong. You said اقترب. It's اقترب. I won't call any names out, but اقترب. Yeah, it's got to be E over here. So الأمر منه اقترب والنهي عنه لا تقترب والظرف منه مقترب. I just realized by all of you responded in the WhatsApp group, it wasn't to answer Suarez's question. It was just to show that you're all online and you're attending the lesson and stuff. So yeah, it's khair. So next family, inkasara family. Inkasara. So again, look. In this first family over here, you had E and you're adding in your ta. That's what you're adding in. E and ta. The takmila class are beefing, yeah. Inshallah khair. We'll think of something for them. We might do something online, guys. We'll see. So اقترب يقترب اقترابا. I will send it on the Takmila group or on your emails and stuff, inshallah. So let's look at inkasara now. Inkasara starts with E and it has a noon in. So this is the addition in this family, right? In kasara. And over here you're going to go yan kasiru. And you got inkisaran at the end. Now remember. It goes inkasara, yan kasiru. So it's going to be everything in this mudari, and then it's going to go e. By the way, it's worth mentioning. In the Madi, take a look at the Madi. All of them start with e, and then it's So you understand, these families are very consistent. So let's look at inkasara. Let's do inkasara, everybody together. And remember the command. Do not get the command wrong. The command won't be inkasar. The command will be inkasir. Inkasir. So let's do inkasara. Inkasara yankasiru inkisaran fahuwa munkasirun. Some of you thinking of going passive. Remember, inkasara family has no majhul. Inkasara family has no majhul. So any of you who went majhul, first of all, half of you didn't start it. Second of all, whoever did go majhul, astaghfirullah. That word's coming, so we'll do istighfar then. But khair, inkasara. Again, focus now, no majhul. Inkasara yankasiru inkisaran fahuwa munkasirun. Al-amru minhu inkasir. والنهي عنه لا تنكسر والظرف منه منكسرون. Muhammad Malik is asking, why is there no majhul? I'm assuming the question is why. Why is there no majhul? So the reason there's no majhul in this family, I'll explain that inshallah when we get there. At this stage, we just need to know there's no majhul. Majhul doesn't work for this family, and I'll explain it inshallah when we get to that stage. At this stage, because we're just learning the families. Again, I've told you guys, each family has its specific speciality and it has a specific flair. Well, that's the other one, not the real Muhammad Malik. This is Muhammad Bilal. Khair. Oh, I understand. Okay. That's Muzaffar Bhai. Oh, okay. Sorry. Muzaffar Bhai. Basically, okay. So I understand. Okay. What is this fraud taking place? So Muzaffar Bhai, basically, the inkasara, that family won't have majhul, and that's just the rule for it. Now, when we come across it, so each family has its own special thing. I understand. So each family has its special quality. So it represents a different meaning and it has a different effect. Inkasara family cannot take majhul. That's just the rule for now. Let's learn that rule for now. It doesn't take a majhul. So when you come to the inkasara family, and you know how it's inkasara family, because it starts with e and has a noon, and everything after is and then it goes yan kasiru, because it's going to go e. So that's how you remember. So everybody do this family with me. Do not mention a majhul. No majhul. 3, 2, 1, go. Inkasara yankasiru inkisaran fahuwa munkasirun. Al-amru minhu inkasir. والنهي عنه لا تنكسر والظرف منه منكسر. Easy. Very easy. And the last one, which leaves us with the istaghfara family. Istaghfara is just exact same rules. It starts with an E. But remember I told you guys that this one starts with ista, and your 3 letters you're adding in are these 3 letters. And so it's istaghfara. Okay? That's easy. You guys know this. So it's going to go E, and the yastaghfiru, the mudari, remember it's going to go or the second letter is going to be E, everything before it's so you guys know this. So go with me, let's go. Istaghfara yastaghfiru istighfaran fahuwa mustaghfirun. Start again. Focus, everybody together. Focus on this. There is a majhul for this one, and remember the command will be istaghfir. Just like this was inkasir, just as this was iqtarib, just as this one akhbir, just as this one allim, this one jahid. So you'll follow that exact same pattern. So istaghfara okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Istaghfara yastaghfiru istighfaran fahuwa mustaghfirun. Ustughfira yustaghfaru istighfaran fahuwa mustaghfarun. Al-amru minhu istaghfir. والنهي عنه لا تستغفر. You're looking at this. تستغفر والظرف منه مستغفر. Those are our 8 big families. Now, what we didn't get to do is we didn't get to get practice on these 8 big families using these words. And so using these words, we're going to get practice using better way of saying it, using other words. We're going to get practice inshallah on these families. So we're going to start with the iqtaraba family. This is the iqtaraba family. Okay. So remember, I'm going to remind you. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. الأمر منه اقترب. والاقترب, remember اقترب. والنهي عنه لا تقترب. وظرف منه مقترب. Okay. The rest of the families, we're going to do each word, a few of them together, inshallah. So take a look at this. It's going to be intazama. Intazama. Alright. Ready? We're going to do اقترب family. Off you go. 3, 2, 1, go. انتظم ينتظم انتظاما فهو منتظم. Stop. Start again. Don't just watch. Do it. You might look a bit funny in your house doing it, but you got to do it. That's how Arabic works. Off you go. انتظم ينتظم انتظاما فهو منتظم. انتظم ينتظم انتظاما فهو منتظم. الأمر منه انتظم والنهي عنه لا تنتظم والظرف منه منتظم. Easy. Alhamdulillah. Very, very easy. Next one. Let's do the next one. Next family is انتقم. انتقم. Ready? Off you go. انتقم ينتقم انتقاما فهو منتقم. انتقم ينتقم انتقاما فهو منتقم. الأمر منه انتقم والنهي عنه لا تنتقم والظرف منه منتقم. Easy, easy, easy. Let's just do two. Let's do 3. Let's do 3. Well, let's do this again, and we'll do one more after this, and we'll move on to the next one. Actually, no, because we've done iqtaraba, so that's good enough for us. We've done the iqtaraba family. That's good enough. The question from Yusuf is, what is iqtaraba family? Or is this? Yeah. This is the iqtaraba family. This is the iqtaraba family. Iqtaraba. So. اقترب family. Give me a second. One sec. Because of the live stream, it's all slowed down quite considerably. Just give me a second. Come on. Yeah. Okay. All the iqtaraba family that we're doing, yeah? And you should be able to, what I'll do is I'll send this, and for homework, send me, I'll tell you which ones to send for homework, yeah? Because we need to make sure we know the iqtaraba family. Another thing we haven't done, by the way, guys, is in this specific family, these 3 families, we haven't actually gone through the fi'al madi, mudari, mastar. I think, okay. So the question that Yusuf's asking, how do you tell the difference between the what's it called, iqtaraba family and the inkasara family? Okay, there's a few ways you'll tell the difference. Generally speaking, they are similar, but remember the inkasara family does not. Okay. Let me show you a better way. Yeah. So the inkasara family will never have a passive. That's the first thing. So your question is, how do you tell the difference between iqtaraba and inkasara family? So when you go through the entire family, you'll know inkasara doesn't have passive. But now, what if the word is iqtaraba and inkasara? How do you know the difference? This is the difference. The iqtaraba family and the inkasara family. Actually, that's a very good question. Iqtaraba, inkasara. Let me look into that. Yeah. Let me look into that tomorrow. Ask the same question again tomorrow. It's a very good question. The question is, how do you know the difference between iqtaraba and inkasara? Of course. Subhanallah. Harith smashed it for once. So the ta, of course, the ta. No. Let me check. It will be the ta. Because that's of course. No, look. Everybody listen. Fantastic, good question. The question is, how do you tell the difference between the iqtaraba family and the inkasara family? Very simple. The iqtaraba family has an e and has a ta there. Always that third letter will have a ta. So look at all of these families. Intazama, intaqama, intasara, istabaqa, intashara, iqtarafa, iktasaba. All of them examples have the e and have the ta after the second letter, the third letter is ta. So for example, let's do this one. اكتسب يكتسب اكتسابا فهو مكتسب. اكتسب يكتسب اكتسابا فهو مكتسب. الأمر منه يكتسب والنهي عن لا تكتسب والظرف منه مكتسب. Yeah, let me just check the YouTube if there's any questions on that because I missed it. Yusuf's getting praise, mashallah. Quite an interesting spelling of your name, to be honest. So yeah, so iktasaba. That's how we're going to do it. All right, let's do the next family now. Let's do the next family. So iqtaraba is done. Let's do the inkasara family. Remember, inkasara has no passive. So there's no majhul for the inkasara family. Okay. Notice straight away, Yusuf, there's no ta in these ones. You see, there's no ta. It's not, there's no in ta something. So you understand? So this is how we know. So this is the next family, which is inkasara family. So in qalaba, we're doing the top one by the way. Or let's do in ba'atha. In ba'ithu in bi'athan fahuwa munba'ithun. Al-amru minhu in ba'ith والنهي عنه لا تنبعث والظرف منه منبعث. Easy. Next one. In falaqa yanfaliqu. Okay, join in. The last one you weren't able to. Join in this one. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. In falaqa yanfaliqu infilaqan fahuwa munfaliqun. الأمر منه انفلق والنهي عنه لا تنفلق والظرف منه منفلق. Let's do that again because half of you lost it on the mudari. Again, let's go. انفلق ينفلق انفلاقا فهو منفلق. Straight, ignore the passive. مجهول, go to أمر. الأمر منه انفلق والنهي عنه لا تنفلق والظرف منه منفلق. The next one looks very, very juicy. So that's definitely for the homework, inshallah. In Bajasa, I look forward to hearing that one for your homework, inshallah. So that's the one I'll send for homework. And the last family, which is our istaghfara. Istaghfara is very easy, guys. Istaghfara is very, very easy. Again, remember, it starts with ista and then they add in khalasa. They basically add in istakhlasa. So let's do this one. Istakhlasa. Istakhlasa yastakhlisu istikhlasan. Start again. Focus. Istakhlasa yastakhlisu. Sounds techy. Oh, mashallah. Istakhlasa yastakhlisu istikhlasan fa mustakhlisun. Yeah, I mean, if you do starting at unit 3, you would be baffled, brother. Istakhlasa yastakhlisu istikhlasan fahuwa mustakhlisun. Ustukhlisa yustakhlasu istikhlasan fahuwa mustakhlasun. Al-amru minhu istakhlis. والنهي عنه لا تستخلص والظرف منه مستخلص. Easy. Again. Let's do that again. Istakhlasa. Focus. Istakhlasa yastakhlisu istikhlasan fahuwa mustakhlisun. استخلص يستخلص استخلاصا فهو مستخلص. الامر منه يستخلص ولا تستخلص والضرب منه مستخلص. Don't go yet, brother. Eventbrite, let me just say something, and I'll say this to the Arabic class students as well. This is an important point. The guys who are doing Arabic right now, this brother who's just joined and he said it's baffling. If you were to join at this exact stage, you would say the same thing. You would say exactly the same thing. This is something else. But the benefit that you guys will appreciate now is the journey has only been 5 months, 6 months, but you understand everything that's going on. Yeah, they're online because of Corona. So the benefit is if you follow the Arabic syllabus and you follow the intensive, it becomes very easy. It's not difficult at all. It looks difficult because obviously somebody's joining midway. And this is the thing for you guys who are doing Arabic as well. This is specifically for you guys. Make sure you keep doing the practice. You got to stay on top of it. These 8 families are then going to be accompanied with another 6 small families, right? And so those 6 small families, when you add them, you have to make sure that you're keeping on top of the 8, and then the 6. So that's why we're doing as much practice as we can. Now that's the last 3 families done. One thing we didn't do is the sarf kabirs of these. The sarf kabirs. Remember what the sarf kabir is? Use the huwa version and you go all the way down. So iqtaraba. Tahir, worry about yourself. We know, mashallah, how you iqtaraba. So let's do the sarf kabirs of these now. Focus. Huwa iqtaraba. Focus. Huwa iqtaraba, huma iqtaraba, hum iqtarabu, hiya iqtarabat, huma iqtarabata, hunna iqtarabna, anta iqtarabta, antuma iqtarabtuma, antum iqtarabtum, anti iqtarabti, antuma iqtarabtuma, antunna iqtarabtunna, ana iqtarabtu, nahnu iqtarabna. I'm just going to do the madi and the mudari so you'll understand that and the majhul versions. Next bit. هو يقترب، هما يقتربان، هم يقتربون، هي تقترب، هما تقتربان، هن يقتربن، أنت تقترب، أنتما تقتربان، أنتم تقتربون، أنت تقتربين، أنتما تقتربان، أنتن تقتربن، أنا أقترب، نحن نقترب. The Madi is going to be the same as the Majhul, remember? The Madi معروف, this version that we've done is going to be the same as the Majhul. It's just going to go اقترب. So هو اقترب, هما اقتربا. اقترابا, remember master, I'm reviewing these rules. اقترابا, we're almost finishing. اقترابا, remember the master, you have 9. You have 9. اقتراب, اقترابا, اقتراب. Go to the jewel column. اقترابان, اقترابين, اقترابين. The plural column is atun atin. The plural column for the master becomes atun atin. It goes into the feminine plural. اقتراباتun, اقترابات, اقترابات. I'm going to do it again with you. You can join in this one. Off you go. The master. اقتراب, اقترابا, اقتراب. اقترابان, اقترابين, اقترابين. اقترابات, اقترابات, اقترابات. Remember, tomorrow, by the way, we do new stuff, we progress and we review. We'll probably go through Surah Al-Kahf because it's going to be reviews. So using this time wisely, we'll go through Surah Al-Kahf and look for these families, or we'll do something like that. So we can keep the review going, the lessons going, and we're completing our stuff, but using our time where I'm unable to test you guys, I'll use that like that. Let's do, so that's the master done. That's the master done. Now the command. The command. We always mess up. Let's do ism fa'il as well. Ism fa'il is muqtaribun. مقترب. Sorry, it's مقترب or مقترب. Good, well done. I'm assuming you said مقترب. Don't worry, Suarez gets it right, mashallah. مقترب. Yeah, it's an E. So مقترب. So the master, remember, not the master, the ism fa'il, remember, it's got 18 formula. Yeah, 18 formulas. You can go the 9 in the masculine chart and the 9 in the feminine chart. So let's do it. We can do it quicker because you guys know this. So مقتربون, مقتربان, مقتربين, مقتربان, مقتربين, مقتربين, مقتربون, مقتربين, مقتربين. Go over to your feminine chart. مقتربة, مقتربتان, مقتربتين, مقتربتان, مقتربتين, مقتربتين, and مقتربات, مقتربات, مقتربات. So that's easy. 18 combinations for your ism fa'il. Ism maf'ul is exactly the same except مقترب. You make an E to A. Then you're left with the Amar and Yunahi. Amar is easy. اقترب, اقترب. So you're going to go Anta, اقترب. Antuma, اقتربا. Antum, اقتربوا. Anti, اقتربي. Antuma, اقتربا. Antunna, اقتربنا. Remember command. This second to last letter goes E. اقترب. I'll do the command again. Anta, you one individual, اقترب. Antuma, both of you men, اقتربا. All of you men, اقتربوا. You one woman, اقتربي. Both of you women, اقتربا. And all of you women, اقتربنا. So أنتن اقتربنا. And then your nahi. Your nahi is built, your forbidding prohibitions are built from this one. So أنت, you one man, لا تقترب. أنتما لا تقتربا. أنتم لا تقتربوا. أنتي لا تقتربي. أنتما لا تقتربا. أنتن لا تقتربنا. Easy, very, very easy. Remember, let's do that in English. أنت لا تقترب. You one man, don't. So you one man, لا تقترب. Both of you men, لا تقتربا. All of you men, لا تقتربوا. You one woman, لا تقتربي. Both of you women, لا تقتربا. All of you women, لا تقتربنا. Which is finished. خلاص, finished. أمر نهي. Master, remember. Oh, okay, not master. ظرف. Remember ظرف. ظرف is exactly the same as ism maf'ul, except you don't do the feminine chart. You'll do it like the master. So it's a mix between, listen to this carefully, really think about this. The dharf, the last one, وَالظَّرْفُ مِنْهُ, the last one, which in this case is مُقْتَرَبٌ, is a mix between the masdar and it's a mix between the ism maf'ul. How is it like the ism maf'ul? Because you're saying مُقْتَرَبٌ, which is the ism maf'ul. Focus. مُقْتَرَبٌ is your ism maf'ul. And how is it like the masdar? Because it's going to go and in, ani, aini, atun, atin. That's why. So that's how we're going to do it, inshallah. So let's do the master version. مقتربون, مقتربان, مقتربين, مقتربان, مقتربين, مقتربات, مقتربات. If any of you were listening, you'll realize I said muqtari. That's not dharf. I didn't see anybody comment, neither on the YouTube, neither on the WhatsApp. Somebody's going to comment and now quickly late and say, I was typing. It's not fast enough. It's not fast enough. I did the entire family and you didn't say it's not. Focus. This is the problem with online. I can't, I probably can guess, but still. It's muqtarabun, guys. Focus. Muqtarabun, muqtaraban, muqtarabin. Muqtarabani, muqtarabaini, muqtarabaini, muqtarabatun, muqtarabatin, muqtarabatin. Those are your 8 big families, inshallah. I will send you, actually, no, that's not good enough. I will send you. Look, you're going to have to send me 8 recordings, right? It's going to have to be one from each family. So how we're going to do it is this. I'm going to send you a random word from the Akhbara family, random word from the Allama family. So it could be, for example, I might send you, instead of Akhbara, I'll send you, for example, Ajrasa. Instead of Allama, I might send you Darrasa or Sallama. Instead of Jahada, I'll send you Nafasa. So I'll send you different words. I want you to send the entire family in the recordings, inshallah. So you're gonna go. If let's do the example, we'll just do the families, all of them. Last time. We got look. The more times you do it, the more solid it'll stay in your head. The reason I keep doing it is so I get better at it. You need to do the same. So let's do all the families once before we finish, inshallah. Keep up. أخبر يخبر إخبارا فهو مخبر. أخبر يخبر إخبارا فهو مخبر. الأمر من أخبر والنهي عن لا تخبر والظرف من مخبر. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم. علم يعلم تعليما فهو معلم. الأمر من علم والنهي عن لا تعلم الظرف من معلم. جاهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد. جوهد يجاهد جهادا ومجاهدة فهو مجاهد. الأمر من جاهد والنهي عن لا تجاهد والظرف من مجاهد. Next one. تعلم يتعلم تعلما فهو متعلم. تعلم يتعلم تعلما فهو متعلم. الأمر من تعلم والنهي لا تتعلم ظرف متعلم. تساءل يتساءل تساؤلا فهو متسائل. تسائل يتساءل تساؤلا فهو متساءل. الأمر من تساءل والنهي لا تتساءل وظرف متساءل. Remember. These first 3 come together. These next 2 come together because the ta-ta-tas. These last 3 come together. The ease. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. اقترب يقترب اقترابا فهو مقترب. الأمر من يقترب والنهي لا تقترب الظرف مقترب. انكسر ينكسر انكسارا فهو منكسر. Do not go مجهول. الأمر منه انكسر والنهي عن لا تنكسر والظرف منكسر. Last one. استغفر يستغفر استغفارا فهو مستغفر. استغفر يستغفر استغفارا فهو مستغفر. الأمر منه يستغفر والنهي عنه لا تستغفر والظرف منه مستغفر. Inshallah, we'll continue tomorrow. I will send you the recordings that you sent. I did listen to all of the recordings and I did send feedback also. From my side, there's nothing else. Is there any questions? It doesn't seem like there's any questions, and so there's nothing else to be said, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, sorry, yes. Tomorrow, sorry, tomorrow 8:30, 9:15, right? Because the thing is, Isha Salah finishes and the setup and all of this stuff. So inshallah, tomorrow, 8:30 to 9:15, inshallah. Let's do that, inshallah. 8:30 to 9:15. MashaAllah, Tahir took his message back. You can't do that in real life, Tahir. You can take a message back on the group, on the YouTube and etc. But in real life, you can't. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Let's do Thursday. Salam bhai. The reason Zoom would be perfect because then I can listen to you guys. No. Thursday. Everyone's gonna start commenting now. Here we go. So we can use Zoom, but the problem is, as far as I know, to use Zoom, you need what's it called? You need after you get a certain number of people, you need to have the paid version. So I don't know if we want to do that. Zoom, it's only for a temporary period. I'm not sure. I'll speak to you privately, inshallah, and then we'll discuss it, inshallah. Yeah, don't worry. I've used Zoom plenty of times, alhamdulillah. But khair, inshallah, we'll discuss all of this privately. Let's use it, inshallah. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yeah, so inshallah Thursday we'll have the next session. That will be at 8:30 to 9:15. It might even be 8:30 to 9:30 because everyone's at home, so there's no issue, inshallah. And yeah, let's see. If we use Zoom, then that means I can listen to you guys as well. I can test you guys as well. So let's do that, inshallah. Look, these things happen, inshallah. Who's this Arab that's turned up? This Arab. Look, these things happen. We have to make the best of a bad situation. Yeah, we have to make the best of a bad situation. It's not, and again, you'll understand why I say learning Arabic online is difficult. It's difficult because I'm unable to listen to you guys. Do you understand? You might be saying in class when you do say it, you genuinely think that you're saying it right. But when you have somebody listening to you, and like for example, yesterday, that one individual, I won't say his name, but I said, "Is he right?" He goes, "Yeah," saying it with his chest. Yeah, he's right, he's right. And you think you've got it right. Until there was one individual on the recordings today. I'll even name him Harith, and I told him he got it wrong. He listened to the recording 3-4 times and still didn't see what was wrong. So this is normal. That's why it's so important to have somebody listening to you. And that's why it's not preferred to do Arabic like this online. Certain chunks it is, like the Islam stuff and the teaching stuff. But Sarf and stuff, it needs to be, somebody's got to hear it and somebody's going to listen. So inshallah, Thursday will be our next lesson. So that gives you tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday to send the recordings. 8 recordings you'll send. I'll send the words, inshallah. There's no questions. Let's end it there. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.